大家好，这是电鱼，欢迎大家收看我的频道。那么今天是圣诞节，我在这里先跟大家说圣诞快乐。圣诞大战 NBA 马上就要开始了，我现在呢给大家来一场模拟的 NBA2K17 的圣诞大战，由骑士主场来迎战金州勇士队。我来使用骑士队最高难度名人堂，记住啊，看好了，最高难度的比赛，10分的难。我现在开始比赛，好，暴扣，先借鉴，漂亮！骑士率先得分，今天我大爆勇士队，跟你说，大爆勇士，骑士大胜，骑士必胜，骑士必胜，骑士必胜。詹姆斯，漂亮，造犯规，詹姆斯无人能敌。
LeBron James' outside shooting has been up and down from the three-point line, but he doesn't really need to rely on it because he is this dominant in the paint and scoring around the rim.
两罚全中，4-0。那么当然 ，NBA2K17 的最高难度呢，就是名人堂难度是比较变态了。那么骑士队这个金州勇士队作为现在 NBA 目前最强的一个队，当然是更难打了。今天这场比赛也是对圣诞大战的模拟。欧文拿球，一挑五，漂亮！库里。大爆库里！我靠！回敬了一分，继续欧文。
Just talk that one up to a little miscommunication. I'm sure they'll get on the same page.
生吃，给弟弟生吃。哎呀，没有。
Warriors have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Thompson for 3.
我靠！汤普森也太变态了吧！这就3分，太阴险了，像个男人一样，像这样往里突，不要在外线罚3分，像男人一样往里突啊！我靠，又罚3分，又射3分，阴险！走你！漂亮，詹姆斯，男人一样打铁，男人一样铁到底，往内线出，往内线走。你看，内线就是没有，金州勇士队内线就是没有，就是软。漂亮，詹姆斯打铁，继续内线。今天我就玩内线，你敢跟我玩3分，我就玩内线。内线我要干掉你，我要干掉金州勇士队。作死你们！不行了吧？外线不行了吧？外线不行了吧？打铁还需要往内线走。漂亮！詹皇就是铁，就是铁。硬汉，杜兰特也想硬一下吗？杜兰特终于硬起来了。杜兰特居然能硬。单挑库里，欧文单挑库里，居然2打1。
People were calling them lucky. I don't think so. It takes a lot to be able to win 73 wins in this league.
现在克利夫兰领先。
Warriors have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. And Thompson kicks to Green. And a miss there on the triple.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Irving passes to Thompson.
靠，
Stolen by
给
McGee.
断了。
And here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it. And the Warriors get it back. Thompson outside. Back to Curry. Inside. They kick it out to Green. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Green's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
詹姆斯
Dishes it to Thompson. Back to James.
单走嘛，好胜车，
Played in with
有
the
了，
touch off the glass.
詹姆斯就是硬，
Suns got 10 points.
好硬好硬，
No
哇，
resistance
真的好硬。
on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Curry dishes to Durant. Here's the screen.
感受到詹姆斯的硬度了吗？
Kicks to Curry. Another 3.
阴险，
State.
靠，又是3分，阴险，
Here's Irving.
走你，
And Kyrie Irving
拦不住
most talented scorers
拦不住
in the NBA.
詹姆斯，拦不住詹皇，拦不住欧文，
The screws in his game.
坚决要打到内线的。
Many nights off defensively at the point guard position in today's NBA. That position is very deep.
好
No
阴险，
excuses,
这么
though.
多人
To
投
be
3分
great,。You've got to get it done at both ends.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Channing Frye's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Jefferson comes in for Kevin Love. And Shumpert in there for Smith. Livingston kicks to Pachulia. Count that one.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
欧文，
Outside Irving. Down low.
哎呀，不行，
No good from Frye.
You know, just a little too fancy on that play.
Yeah, the highlight reel was in his mind. Just lay it up.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
LeBron passes to Jefferson.
好，
And the Cavs back in
胜制，
2014,
走啦。
bringing in LeBron and bringing in
杰弗森。
Kevin Love, arguably the best single-season upgrade at the position at that forward spot in NBA history.
It changed everything.
两
But
罚
it
一
has
中，
all been smooth sailing. There's only one basketball. They're still developing their rapport on the floor, but I think their skills do complement each other.
Here's Livingston. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Pachulia, no luck. Here's Irving.
好，
And he
漂亮
takes it in from the low post.
One of the best
欧文就是强
in the league at attacking
欧文他就是
inside.
强。
Kyrie Irving.
Livingston kicks to Pachulia. The Cavaliers pull it in.
My goodness, how about that miss? I mean, that's 2 easy points that they've just given away.
Outside Irving.
走你，犯规，
Time on the way up.
造成犯规。
Chances at the free throw line here.
Kyrie Irving, former #1 overall draft pick, rookie of the year,
1分反超，
All-Star games, gold medalist. He has his own signature shoe, and yet I think he still has room to even get better.
And Kyrie Irving says he'd like to take on more of a leadership role that can be tricky sometimes when you're a guy playing with a superstar like LeBron James.
Yes, because he's obviously one of those leaders that he's been in place as a leader, one of the best players. But I think Kyrie Irving is trying to learn from LeBron.
我靠，这也行。
More of a leadership role. You can do that. You can have 2 leaders on the team.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
The Warriors shooting their first free throws of the game right now.
Livingston is a very reliable free throw shooter, coming in with a career average of almost 80%.
Yeah, a lot of whistles here early, as well as foul trouble starting to be an issue.
Here's Liggins. It's stolen by
我靠
Livingston. From deep. That misses. Would have counted had it gone in.
好，那么第一节结束，
Here in Cleveland.
21平。
We'll get the second. And the basketball bloodline.
Dad always watches more film than me.
Yeah, you know, it's great to have that blend of support and competitiveness around you really your whole life.
Yeah, you can try to put a little something over on your coaches from time and again, even your teammates maybe, but family, they'll check you every time.
Well, it's been a tight one so far as we get the second quarter going back here. What stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
Just the start they're looking for in this game. Solid offensively through the first.
That quarter was all about ball movement and shooting. Lights out opening act from them.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All
哎
three
呀，
up
没有篮
and
板
ready
啊！
for the start of the second quarter. Setting the floor for the Warriors.
好，断
A
掉。
lot of defense at the forward spots with Iguodala and Green. Ian Clark out there with Livingston, and it's
有没
Pachulia
有？
at the pivot spot.
没有。
manning the middle.
好，
Let's go to the sideline and catch
造
up
犯
with
规。
Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, guys, some might say
现
that
在
Draymond
詹皇
Green
和
has
欧
a
文
big
全部在场，
Klay Thompson said he
这
talked
是
to
二线
us,
替补阵容
himself,
在
the
打。
coach, the other bench. But Andre Iguodala had the capper fellas.
而
He said if you're having a
骑士有
conversation about potato chips,
库里
he's
在
going to
场
make，sure his opinion is heard.
They love that edge he brings, DA. Absolute. Thanks. Smith checked in for Shumpert. Golden State also making some changes. Kevin Durant's checked in for Iguodala. And Steph Curry is subbed in for Sean Livingston.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. It's a pick by Love. Bobbed up there for Love.
好，
Timely roll.
漂亮
The great
空中
hands
接
of
力
Love, making it look easy.
The Warriors leading.
库里拿球，
And here is Curry. He's a guy we see deliver on a nightly basis, averaging about 24.5 points a game. Picked by Pachulia. Green dishes to Curry. Good, and it's Green.
我靠，
Curry's
又是3分。
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the
服了
only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
And
揍你！
slams it in.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
It looked like a total breakdown to me there. He exploited that hole perfectly and made them pay.
No good from Durant. Cavaliers have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Here's Liggins.
好，
Well, for every NBA player, there's
好，
seems
出
to
进
be
来
a moment, Smitty, when they realize that
继续打铁，
special talent, that the game came
比
easy
分
to
扳平。
them.
现在
Did you have
现
that
在双方
moment where you
比
said,
分
you
持
know
续
what?
焦灼呀
Pretty good at this game.
You know what
也不知道
helped
最
me,
后
Kevin?
到底
Drafted by the
谁能
Miami
胜。
Heat. Sometimes where you draft
哦，3分没有了，终于没有了。
I played with Glenn Rice from the state of Michigan, played
Yes.
at Michigan. Then I also played with Willie Burton. He's from my neighborhood.
Sure is.
So getting a chance to have guys familiar, some similar backgrounds,
我
great
靠
as well, it made life a
这
little
个
bit
亏
easier.
大了，
I think when I knew I was
这
special,
个就亏大
when
了。
the first time I heard my name in the starting lineup.
I bet. And Miami is not too bad a city to begin your
No, not at
career
all.
in, is it?
Yeah, Michigan was pretty cold. I was down there in Miami.
Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Cleveland. Kyrie Irving comes in for DeAndre Liggins. And Golden State also making a change. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Pachulia.
好，漂亮，盖得漂亮。
Sends it back.
Great timing by Tristan Thompson on that block. That's his forte.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. James is checked in. Here's Durant. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's James. Tries to keep it alive. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. Now let's take a look at how the shots have been divided up between 3-point shots and 2-point shots for the Warriors. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. 6 to shoot. Smith the pass to LeBron. On its way from Irving for 2.
Terrific energy from Curry on the defensive end, using his quick feet and great contest on the shot.
Fires the
正
3.
眼就敢投，
Curry with another miss.
No doubt.
正眼还后仰投，
Struggle for him here.
就算是库里，难度也是大。我靠，被断了。
Here's
我靠！
That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists now
勇
in
士
this one.
四巨头，
Excellent work there in transition.
He doesn't give the defense
确实感到了压力。
set up. He just goes extremely hard to the
啊，又被断了！
Green kicks to Durant. Outside for Curry. Curry with another miss.
Obviously, this has been a tough quarter for
詹
him,
皇
but he's still trying to keep a positive mindset.
漂亮！
Stephen Curry out. Klay Thompson really stepped up. Had no problem being the first option guy on the offense for the Warriors. He was the team's go-to guy while Steph was out.
Here's Durant. Up and in for the
我
basket.
靠，
Number 4.
杜兰
That makes
特
him 4 for 5 now.
嗯，
And they've had assists now on their last
杜兰特居然敢在詹皇面前投篮，
Irving against Curry. They set the screen. Outside Irving.
漂亮！
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now
欧
for
文
him.
造犯规，
Steph Curry was unanimous MVP from last season. There was no doubt he would be the MVP the way he played. He earned every first place vote for the award and swept the voting.
Jefferson's checked in for Cleveland. Shumpert comes in for Smith. Different look here for the Warriors. David West, he's checked in for Green. Iguodala comes in for Kevin Durant. McCaw, he's checked in for Ian Clark. And it's Livingston in for Curry. Moves back up. And that one, good. West has got the lead up to 6 now for the Warriors.
He has a nose for the glass and a sixth sense in terms of how to read the angles.
And what's surprising with Curry, Steve, is that there had never been a unanimous
有没有
MVP before.
哎呀，没有
Give
啊！
him credit. We probably had some guys that should have been unanimous, like Michael Jordan, Shaquille O'Neal, but give him all the credit. He didn't vote for himself. He had
难道骑士除了詹皇和欧文就没有别人站得出来吗？
Thompson. And it's
哇，
Thompson
好险，
on
好险，
Anderson.
好险！
He hit 1 3 in the first, but the well has been totally dry for him in the second.
詹皇也不行了，现在
And he's tricky, but the defense was just too tight on him.
Yes,
我
that goes
靠，
Iguodala's got his
又让对
first
方
bucket of the
进
night.
了，
Yeah, they're
现在
going
比
to
分已
have
经
a
扩大
nice
了，
little run here.
The Cavaliers
奶
trail
奶
by
的
8.
继续打点，
Dishes to Thompson.
靠，
Irving passes to Thompson.
兜底，
Refining
Oh.
his skill set inside, you see the work Thompson's putting into his game.
Livingston kicks to Iguodala. 32 seconds left in the first half. Thompson outside, pulls it up. Again, the miss by Thompson.
And he's really having all sorts of problems with his jumper right now.
And if you're the defense, you probably should sag off him right
时间
now
耗
because
尽
he's not knocking down anything.
Screen by Jefferson. Shot clock at 6. Here's Irving. West
好，
with the
哎
ball.
呀，
And the first half is
可惜可惜，
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everyone. Golden State found themselves in a close game in the first.
上半场比赛结束了，现在勇士是41比35，领先骑士6分。
Easily the better team. The points started coming for them in bunches, and they built a 6-point lead by
骑士队
half.
抢断很多，
And in a matter of moments,
那个勇士队的抢断很多。
And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
下半场开
He
始，
just went off in those first 2 quarters, guys. He's capable of doing that on a consistent basis as well. So we might see some changes from a defensive standpoint as they try to disrupt his rhythm in the second half.
Yeah, the change has to be double teaming him. Single coverage will not get it done.
Sharpshooters Irving and J.R. Smith are the backcourt duo.
哎呀，没有，
Found in love, the 2 superstar forwards.
詹皇手还是比较凉啊，看来下半场刚上场。
For the Cavaliers.
我靠，
Last season leading the league in points, field goal percentage, assists, 3-pointers made. Steve, and 3-point percentage, you name it, they led it.
Yes, the three-point shooting in particular, they lack the
詹皇
competition. far and away the best offensive team in
好
the league, and
犯
they
规
were no slouches
造
defensively.
犯规。
And LeBron James, almost unquestionably the greatest player in the league over the last decade, a bright spotlight. But you know, Steve, he's never shied away from that.
No, he hasn't. I mean, he's been in the center of attention for a long time. I think we saw some of that last season as Steph Curry and the Warriors were the focus of so much attention. But LeBron, both on and off the court, making sure that he didn't get swept aside.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Well, guys, we know our old friend Steve Kerr was new to coaching when he took the
没有
reins of the Warriors, but he'd mentored under the greats. He said that Phil
我靠
Jackson and Greg Popovich both had an
这个
almost
失误
scary amount of presence. As for Steve, he said, I'm very laid back. I believe in the calm presence of a coach more so than the ranting and raving
哎
and
呀
screaming and yelling.
哎呀，这失误太多了，失误太多了。
Guys.
Cool under pressure, but DA, he's as competitive as they come. Thank you. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's foul number 2 for him. For the Cavaliers, Channing Frye's checked in for Thompson. And it's DeAndre Liggins in for James. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter.
Terrible beginning to the second half. Just 1 of 5 so far.
On the wing, Irving, guarded by Kerr. Fires at the elbow. Misses off the right iron.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Shots good by
我
Durant.
靠！
Maybe the most deadly mid-range scorer in the league. Kevin Durant, one of the few players who could live off those if he wanted to.
On the wing, Irving, guarded by Curry. Irving against Curry. Shot clock at 5.
好，
Oh, here's Irving. Goes
漂
and
亮
plays it nice and easy. Irving's got 12 in the game.
And you got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Curry kicks to Thompson. It's stolen by Smith. Oh,
想
here
断成
comes
功，
all
我
alone.
去！
So he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and
这么对付我的啊
Accurate
？GR，
JR is from 3. That's how relatively inaccurate.
就算他帅，也不能这样对付他，
This is his first
直
trip
接
to
给
the
创
line
倒，
tonight.
创倒代际，太鲁，
J.R. Smith,
太个
all-out gunner. Never saw a shot he
怎么
didn't
说
like.
呢？
But
太
you
暴
know
力了
what?。It works for him.
And Cleveland making a change here. Dunleavy's checked
现
in.
在相差4分，41比45。
Julia comes in for JaVale McGee. And Ian Clark.
我靠，杜兰特，哇
Advantage of that screen. He's got 13.
He's been on target all night.
哇，大哥，这不是三分球大赛好不好？
Steve J.R. Smith shoots just
不
as
要再投
well
三分了好不好？
contested triples, which is interesting as he does on wide open ones.
He said he actually prefers contested shots.
哎呀，有没有？
Confident
没
in
有
tough。shots. Sometimes when he's wide open, I think he's just bored taking those.
我靠
Pulls！it in through the contact.
What?
The foul. He's on his way to the free throw
我要
line.
哭了。
Shumpert's checked in for Mike Dunleavy. And the Warriors also making a change.
Wake up out there. Come on.
比分居然在短短的10几秒就拉到了10分了。
It's time to pick up our defense on Durant, fellas.
Plays in the playoffs. Most notably, Steve, was the
为
kick
什
to
么会
Steven
这样？
Adams. Gained a lot
为
of
什么
people
会这
cheering
样？
against him after that play.
Well, Draymond is one of those guys. He doesn't really care about what other teams' fans like him or not. He's all about the Warriors. And he's acknowledged it was wrong.
漂亮，暴扣
Now！he has to come back after suspension and play well.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying antics to narrow the deficit.
Not only does that dunk help in cutting into this league, but it gives this team a real confidence boost too.
Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
There's a good screen. Smith dishes to Fry. And Fry slams it in.
With the defense looking for JR to shoot it, he makes the extra pass right there.
Here's Curry with the 3. An absolute pound.
哇！
Curry's got 9.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
不要再投三分了好不好？
Here's
我
Liggins
服了。
to the inside. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut to just 9 points on the basket from Fry.
The length and athleticism of Fry showing up inside.
Shumpert against Iguodala. Outside Curry. Pachulia sets a screen for Curry.
哇，吓死我了！我气眼都气到嗓子口了。
But teammates are picking up the slack, keeping them ahead in the score.
Cleveland moving the ball around. Fry passes to Smith. And Fry kicks to Smith.
JR
Six on the shot clock.
JR， 哎呀！
Away. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. No good
Oh.
for Clark.
And he thought he had a clear
曙光也没进。
path, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Curry against Smith. The pass
防守
to
这么
Fry.
隐秘，我靠，又丢了！
Up top Curry, covered by Smith.
恨死库里啦，恨死库里啦！
Iguodala outside. Here's Durant. Great D that time from Love.
Really bad mental lapse by the defense, yet
冲我冲！
make them pay, surprisingly.
我靠，没有！
There's the call on Pachulia. That's foul number 2 for him. A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Thompson, he's checked in for Fry. LeBron comes in for Kevin Love. Jefferson's checked in for DeAndre Liggins.
好，
And
造犯规！
Irving subbed in for J.R. Smith.
真皇要打点了啊！
Lead offensive
警告你们，
squad, and they've improved at
不要再
the
欺辱
defensive end
詹
of
皇
the season, moving Steve from
否
the
则詹皇就会神威大发。
as far as defensive efficiency.
You know, it starts with their rebounding. They're dominant in that area. With their size and strength, they don't allow teams a lot of second opportunities.
And the Warriors making a change here. McGee's checked in to the paint. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And a look now at the various locations of the shots taken so far.
And it's
又
really
犯
been
规
tremendous
啦！
tonight. He's been efficient. He's been a major driving force in this offense. And it's no small task to try to slow him down. Once he gets rolling, like we've seen in this game so far, watch out.
And the first one at the line is good.
And the Cleveland Cavaliers winning the first title in franchise history, upsetting the favorites, the Golden State Warriors. First time ever a team returned from a 3-1 deficit in the finals to win it.
哎呀，又丢了！
Thrown by Livingston.
哎呀！
In the corner, Iguodala with it. Back to Livingston. Pass to West. He dishes it to Iguodala. Just 5 on the clock. To the middle. Deflects the pass. Here's McGee. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
好，抢断成
Good
功
by，Thompson. Here's LeBron.
漂亮！
James throws it down.
Leaving the
詹姆斯
defense
暴扣
shell-shocked at this point. LeBron having one of his nights.
詹姆斯霸气暴扣，
Livingston kicks to Iguodala. That 3 off the mark.
Moments make players into stars. Moments make teams legendary. This is my moment. This is my team.
And a moment ago inside the huddle with head coach.
Hey, we've been really solid. Everybody's been really solid.
And the final period of play just about to start.
"好，我们现在进入的是最后一节比赛。
Golden State looking at who they've got. Livingston is out there with McCall. Then it's Thompson. Then there's Draymond Green. And it's West in at the center filling out the middle. Jefferson. And finished off by Jefferson.
And putting in the work on the boards, and it's paying off with chances like that.
And Gia, he does put in the work. You're right. It's why he's on the finishing end of one putback slam after another.
He just
大
never
哥，
gives
不要
up
再
on
投3分了好
any
吗
shot. He's always battling in the paint. He's one of the best at that position.
LeBron outside. Shot from 12. And
漂亮
throws it down.
The vision of LeBron, always finding open teammates.
Warriors leading by 6. To the paint. Puts it up from 12. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Well, in the rebounding game, at least, it's been a strong physical performance for him.
Inside. Here's Shumpert. Rest with some nice D.
And this is why you need good defenders on the interior to contest shots.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a whole different ball game down low when this fella's lurking
没
around.
有，对方没有。
Cavaliers have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Here's Irving.
走底，好，进了。
Not many guys
我们
Kyrie's size can make these kinds of
在落
contested
后
shots
4分
the。paint.
To the inside, West, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one, drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson.
Clearly a foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
Steve Kerr, Coach of the Year. Not a bad way to start off your coaching career. Averaged 70 wins through his first 2 years. That is unreal.
Catching up on the changes for
詹
Cleveland.
姆斯控球，
Love comes in for Jefferson.
看看是否要单打。
And Smith subbed in for Shumpert. Kevin Durant's checked in for Golden State. Curry comes
哎
in
呀，
for
传错了。
Livingston. A shot by Thompson and no one's around. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. And with Kerr, there were a lot of other coaches that had great seasons, but how can you not, Steve, give the award to someone who won 73 games?
I totally agree. There were some coaches that did a fantastic job, but it came down to either Luke Walton or Steve Kerr. Steve Kerr obviously won it, and I'm happy for him.
一发
He
不
misses
中
the。free throw.
You know he's a perennial all-NBA first-teamer, but LeBron is also one of the league's top spokesmen.
JaVale McGee's checked in for the Warriors. Warriors leading by 8. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. And Durant gets it to
我
go.
靠，真有啊！
McGee. And that's 18 points for Kevin Durant.
Come on, let's go. All right, listen up. We cannot let Durant take over this game. How many times do I...
This has had some turnovers in their coaching staff, and Steve Kerr, give him a lot of credit. 2 guys in the first 2 years leave to get head coaching jobs.
And keeping us updated from the sideline.
欧文，
Swing it over to David Aldridge.
好，
Kevin, during the
生
last
吃。
break, I heard Tyronn Lue talking with his team. He said, do you want this game? Don't tell me about it. Show me and show your teammates. We've got to play better, and we've got to play harder if we're going to come back. Guys.
Pass to Kerr. To the paint. Lock at 6. McGee inside. Working on Thompson. No good that time. Excellent defense there from Smith.
Well, his team is winning. I think he wants to help seal the deal.
好，犯规。
Basketball right now may not be
我们
the
梦
best
幻脚
way
步
to get it done.
造其犯规。
And one thing that makes Steve Kerr unique, he really does empower his assistant coaches.
Yes, watching him on the sideline, you can see he lets his assistants have a role on this team. Look what happened last year. Luke Walton in the first 43 games of the season, he was fantastic, and Steve Kerr stayed out of the way.
哎呀，空出来了。
Can Kevin Durant score the ball? Is water wet all day, every day?
Irving drives in.
好，
Basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
Man, he is just really in a
欧
flow
文
right
今天
now.
得了不少分了。
Percentage has gone through the
欧文和詹姆斯、詹皇双枪。
Outside, Green. Pass to Durant. From deep three-point range.
哇，
The shot
吓死我了！
And Cleveland the
为
other
什么
way now.
勇士队拿到每次投3分，我都要胆战心惊呢？
Four straight played at home. Irving with it, and Curry picks him up.
我靠！
And Steph
好
Curry with the foul.
故意犯规，
And that'll be his third foul so
贱
far.
人，
Yeah, that's
就
a
是你
tough
犯规的。
call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Cleveland moving the ball around.
暴扣，漂亮。
When you need a big score, you want LeBron to at least touch the ball, and this is why.
Warriors leading by 5 to the middle.
哎呀，又空出来了。
And really, he's just done a great job of finding the open man every trip down.
Today's game really has been a showcase for his passing ability.
Thompson dishes to LeBron.
好。
And LeBron throws it down.
And guys, he's not an
现
easy
在
man.
还是5分的差距。
He's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be.
哎呀！
Exactly what you want from your
但我们
point
这
guard.
边
A guy
体
who
力
leads
消耗
the
的
team
很
and
多，
wants to get his guys open looks.
骑士队体力消耗的很大。
James kicks to Love.
哎呀，又被断了。
Stolen by Green. There's the feed to Thompson. Outside Curry.
又是库里。
To Thompson.
哇靠！
Good, and Curry gets the assist. And now a 9-point
啊，
Warrior
气死我了！
Really just a tremendous day for him. And if you remember, he was just as good in their last game.
He is still on
好，
fire.
欧文继续保持强势，强势得分概率。
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough
不到2分钟的比
individual
赛
matchup for him,
差距
especially
7分。
down low.
But what he does is uses his body extremely well to shield off the defenders from the basketball.
Yes, that goes in. And the Warriors lead by 9.
That is a nice pull-up jump shot from that area from Stephen Curry.
Cavaliers have gone 8 of 10 from the field here in the 4th quarter. Really getting it done. Kicks it out to Love. Back to Irving. Irving double team. Down low.
好。
And the dunk by Love.
He's always one step ahead of the game. Passes like that show off his court vision.
And Thompson kicks to Green. Curry with it. Guarded now by Irving. Durant.
我靠！哇！
From beyond the
扣出这么多，
Durant's
然
got
后杜兰特又投了3分了，
And it looks like
无
just
奈
playing the
啊，
last bit of this one
真
out.
的很
What
无
should be
奈
a。nice win here for the Warriors.
They simply ran him off the court.
They set the pace, and their transition game was executed flawlessly.
And so the hard work and effort paying off tonight, putting another win in the books. That'll be win number 27.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season. And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Durant. You look at the energy he brought on both ends of the floor, and it's easy to see why he was a difference maker.
The dish to Thompson. That's good. And a
完
nice
了
assist to Durant.
Just look at how
又是3
the lead has
分。
grown here over the last few possessions.
I mean, the game is in hand, but they're still running their offense, and they're just plain and simple, still making shots.
Here's James. And Thompson
Foul
throws
call.
it down.
And they're clearly finishing strong here, but not enough time to pull it out.
You're right. They're not going quietly. They're going to keep battling to the very end, no matter what the score is.
Kicks to Green. Lets it go from deep. And James pulls it down. Now Love. Feeds it to Thompson. Stolen by McGee. So we see
好，
the
那么全
Warriors
场比
taking
赛
the
结
game
束
here.
了，勇士队以10分的优势击败了骑士队。
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Kevin, thank
让我
you.
们来看一看赛后的数据统计。
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA.
今天最佳球员是杜兰特。看一下比赛统计，詹姆斯是骑士队这边得最多的分，23分，然后欧文得了21分。勇士是杜兰特23分，汤普森14分，库里11分。库里其实防住了，但是没有防住杜兰特。